All right, so this is just a way of me saying I'm not just sitting around and shit. I'm uh I'm working, man. I'm working on turning this into something. For like what is it now? 15 years I've just been learning. I've just been working and learning. And I don't think that's ever going to end for the rest of my life. And Charlie Munger, who is Warren Buffett's partner, one of the smartest people in the history of the 20th century, said that he doesn't know any smart people that aren't always reading, always learning. And, he's got one eye and he's like 90. So if it applies to him, I think it's going to apply to me. But I've come far enough. See, I've always felt up until now that I was just a kid. Like, what of value do I have to say? And now that I'm 36, right? And I realize like, oh shit, I'm like a middle-aged guy at some level, or like I'm coming into being a middle-aged guy, and I'm cool with it. And I feel like, oh shit, I got a lot to say. So all of this training, right? I feel like basically I've been sketching for the past 15 years, just trying to figure out my ass from my elbows, because you have to remember that for those paying attention, like I started off just like as a math guy, right? I thought I was going to be a math professor until I was 19, and then I made this like drastic shift to being a pop locker, right? And now I'm like some film guy, right? Some like internet film thing, and all of it is now gonna start coming together and being output, and you're just gonna watch it develop. And I finally feel ready. I love myself enough, and I validate myself enough, meaning like I don't need other people's validation so much anymore that I'm too embarrassed or too ashamed to just be like putting my thoughts out into the world, because I think they're very valid. I think I have very valid thoughts that as more people begin to listen to me, their lives will improve, right? And their understanding of the world will improve. I genuinely believe that. And of course, I have the humility to know that like your mileage may vary. Figure out your own life. I'm not trying to like do anything other than share things that have worked for me. But I read a lot, and I have done a lot, and I study a lot. And mostly I'm just admiring my camera shit. Like this is live streaming. Like I figured this out. This shit took me so long, son. So long to get to this point. But I'm here now, right? And so now for the rest of eternity, I have at least this good a shot live streaming, right? Think about how tight that is. People work so hard on making their videos, and now I can just go live like this. And like, damn, dude, that guy, what an attractive young man. And it's all just an illusion, not that attractive. Just have a good lens and good camera. Like I had to figure all that shit out, dude. Apertures, ISOs, that shit took me, focal lengths, compression of space with different lens. Like, it took so long. Focal sensor, dude, that shit took hella long. But we're here now. We started from the bottom. We remain at the bottom, but we're here at the bottom. And I want to stay at the bottom. I don't want to go up. I do some freelance work from time to time. This is a little insight into my life. In Beverly Hills, right in the, like, literally right in Beverly Hills, on just off of Rodeo Drive. Like, literally everything you think of, like right next to the Chanel store and the Prada store and, all that shit. And one day I was heading there to have a meeting, and right next door to where I was going, there was all this commotion, and I'm parking my bike, right? Like, I just bike over there. That's how I get there. And I'm thinking, like, whoa, what's all this commotion? And they're like, oh, shit, Mariah Carey's in the store, right? And I see that, and I'm like, wow, this is the first time I look in and there's Mariah Carey. And I'm like, I don't want this. Whatever this is, I don't want it. I don't want the old version. Oh, shit. Is that shit still showing up right in the center of the screen? That's fucking whack. That's actually there, huh? I wonder what I'm going to do about that. I genuinely do not know what I'm going to do about that. I didn't realize that's like actually on this screen. Damn. So anyway, Mariah Carey's there, and I'm like, I don't want that. And I want the new thing, the Casey Neistat, Gary Vaynerchuk thing. I like it. I like the main thing I like is that they're spreading real information. It's not like the Kardashians or whatever where it's all just fake and bullshit. And, you know, no matter how I find the Kardashians very impressive as people. It's so much work to do what they do. But in terms of how they're influencing the culture, that's not for me. That's not what I want to do. And I feel like Casey Neistat and Gary Vaynerchuk, they're genuinely improving the world that we live in by imprinting on people's minds the idea of doing things and working hard and traveling and hustling and not waiting around and not looking for investors and just doing your thing. And I would like to add my voice to that choir, and I believe that I can do that and that I am in the process of doing that, along with people like RSD Tyler and Elliot Hulse, all these kind of people. I think that they're all improving the world, and now I would like to step in and also be a part of improving the world. So I think I'll stop there, and hopefully this worked. But now we're stepping it up again. We're just gonna keep stepping it up. You'll see. Just keep stepping it up. That's all you can do. And then one day you're at the top, and you're like, oh shit, I guess I stepped it up to the top. But then you're like James Cameron, right? And now you just have to invent shit, right? Now you're never satisfied. You just keep going and keep going. And, you know, shout out to James Cameron. I hope to meet you soon. Much love to everyone. Otis Funkmeyer signing the funk out. Peace.